with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines.
Here we go.
Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to the Lakers at the Staples Center. At the elbow, it's Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
6 to shoot. Here's Conley. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Here's Barrett, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First free throw is good. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Now, here's Mitchell. Conley scanning the floor. The three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Walker. And he banks in the layup.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
Now here is Conley. Mitchell with it. Robinson picks him up. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Randall outside. It's deflected. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
New York needs to get off a shot. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first foul. Second team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And stolen by Bogdanovich.
And if you're going to go cross court with the ball, you have to be sure the passing lane is open.
From the baseline, Fournier pulls it down. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Back to Walker. New York moving it around. Here's Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
The assist.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, of force in the paint.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Coach talked about his team's game plan for trying to contain Kemba Walker. Coach said that he knows Walker will get his points. Their goal is to make Walker a volume shooter and scorer, saying if we can force him to focus on shooting over playmaking, that's to our advantage. Of course, Kemba knows that as well, and he'll adjust. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Walker. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Randall right side. And stolen by Bogdanovich.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Jazz trailed by 5. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. From past the arc. They get it again. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Walker with a clean look. And he's good on the 3-ball. Walker's got 5 now.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And here's Barrett. Pass to Randall. It's Fournier on the wing. Outside, Walker. 3-pointer. That shot, no good. And Utah the other way now. Now, here's Mitchell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Robinson with the block. From downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Outside Robinson. Outside Fournier. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell. There's the triple. Again, Mitchell missing.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Outside Fournier. Here's Randall. Back to Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Here's Randall. Kept alive by New York. Pass to Walker. Back to Robinson. Second shot opportunity.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
Now Robinson. Blocked again. Conley left side. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Here's Mitchell. Lays it in off the breakaway. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Randall is doubled. From deep, Walker in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Jazz trailed by 5. Now Conley. And it's blocked.
That's RJ coming in and locked in to get the block.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
4th team foul.
Here's Walker. 8 points for him. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Pass to Gobert. Mitchell with it. He's got 7. Back to Gobert. Here is Conley. Guarded by Walker. Out left to the wing. Some nice passing by New York here. And Barrett gets it to go.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here's Conley outside. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Randall. That one doesn't go. Ready by Bogdanovich. Conley for three. He can't get that one.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Back to Barrett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
He misses the free throw. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Jazz trailed by 11. Pass to Conley. And here's Gobert. And here is Mitchell. He's got 7. 5 on the clock. Back to Gobert. They could use a bucket. And Donovan Mitchell hits from deep. Mitchell's got it back down to within single digits for Utah.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Left side, Fournier. Randall down low. Lays it up and banks it in.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Outside, Conley. Fires from deep. Randall grabs the board.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Misses off the left iron.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Shot's good by Walker.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
So both teams making some changes here. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. Clarkson surveying the floor. Ingles in the corner. 5 to shoot. Oh, Whiteside in position. And stolen by Noel. This one for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Pass to Gay. Ingles with the ball. Clarkson outside. Driving the lane. Whiteside, good.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
New York leading by 16. Pass to Noel. Back to Fournier. For the three. The rebound by the Jazz.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
There's O'Neal with the three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Takes the three. And Fournier is good for three. Fournier's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now, here's Clarkson. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got his second basket of the game.
Well, when you have a guy with that kind of size and the skills that come along with it, Whiteside, an excellent option on the interior.
And an overpowering first quarter effort.
There's your Jazz dancer.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
That's his first.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. It's good from long range. And your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
That one good for two.
Yeah, some of the best centers in the league understand every aspect of the offense and where shots are coming from, and Whiteside positioned himself well for that one.
Drains the three-pointer. Rose has got 6 here in this quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. New York leading by 23. Rose goes in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
They get Hassan Whiteside.
And the explosiveness of Rose, quick on the drive. That's why you see him getting fouled there.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here.
And Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. To the inside. Noel. Yes, that goes in. Noel's got his first points of the game.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, the game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And here's Ingles outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Charity stripe shot. And again, it's New York. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight. Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first two shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Pass to Toppin. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell looking it over. Now here is Conley. Shot to stop the run. Kept alive. Over to the wing. A three ball. Another miss by Utah.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win. But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Emmanuel
Hits the three-point bomb. Quickly's got 6 in the quarter.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Conley. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Rose. He's got 8. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Conley with the 3. And it's Noel with the rebound.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
New York moving the ball around. Pass to Toppin. Burks looking around. That 3 off the mark. And here are the Jazz now. And stolen by Noel. And here's Burks. Ingles covering. Now Burks. Outside Rose. Burks on the wing. He's got 13.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Pass to Mitchell. Right side, Conley. Trying to get something going. Burks pulls it in.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Mitchell up top. Utah getting another chance here. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now Mitchell. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot.
And really, they're going to have to figure out a different way to attack this defense. They're not getting many good looks at all. Their field goal percentage is scraping the bottom of the barrel.
For 3, Mitchell. An absolute pound from three-point range. Mitchell's got 13.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Bounce pass from Rose. Pass to Burks. Clock at 6. A special move before the shot. 17 points in the game.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game. Inside. Takes a 3. The offensive rebound. The 3. Conley left side. Fires the 3. Again, Mitchell missing. Burks for 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
3 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
From deep three-point range. And it's Mitchell missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Back to quickly. Out to the right wing. Here's Rose. Quickly trying to break free. Rose gets the bucket. That's 10 points for Rose.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
.144 left here in the second. Back to Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Another miss by Utah.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the schneid.
And that one's good. Quickly. Quickly's got 8.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul.
4th team foul.
.102 left in the second quarter. Ingles can't get it to go. New York with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Right side Rose. The high post shot. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Rose. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Offline with his 3.
That's the end of the first half. The Jazz 27, the Knicks 79.
And so it's New York, able to put on a show. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. From deep. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Fires for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Outside Fournier. And Pascal pulls it down. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's Ingles outside. It's Fournier on the wing. Puts up a 3. Randall outside. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Left side, Walker. Offensive rebound. Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson.
And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Robinson's got 6.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Pascal a screen. Mitchell with it. He's got 15. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Robinson with the block. For 3, Barrett bangs home the trifecta. 11 points in the game. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks. Now here's Gobert. The Jazz again can't hit it. Knicks on offense. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Outside Fournier. Randall surveying the D. Pass to Walker. Over Conley. Walker's shot is off. Gobert with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. Randall outside. Here's Walker. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Assisted.
15 points for Kemba Walker.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
To the middle. Stolen by Robinson. Barrett wide open. He fires. Kept alive by New York. Pass to Fournier. There's the three. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
New York ball.
Randall left side. Pass to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
Will it go? Conley's shot is off. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. New York moving it around. Down low. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got 8 points.
Mitchell.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. From deep three-point range, another miss by Utah.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
To the middle. Fournier in the corner. They get it back. Randall.
Julius Randall.
And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, Randall not giving up on that play. Smells that one out, grabs the ball, and gets two more.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Pulls from the top of the key. That one wide left. And here's Barrett. 11 points in the game. Randall with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Randall down low. Drops in the layup for 2.
Julius Randall.
10 points for him.
They are just killing them on the interior. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Conley's shot is off.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And here is Mitchell, following Evan Fournier's 3. The Jazz again can't hit it.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Now, here's Barrett. Pass to Randall. Fournier for 3. New York with a new 14. Back to Walker. Inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Conley. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. It's Fournier on the wing. Right side to Walker. Randall down low. He's got 10. That one falls.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell outside. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Walker's shot is off. Randall from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Randall's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Now, here's Ingles. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Gobert. And he drops it in from the low post.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by the Knicks.
Pass to Randall. Fournier with the ball. Randall outside. Back to Fournier. There's Walker with the three. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. Outside Fournier. And again, New York with the triple.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. From deep. The shot misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Launches a three. Ingles can't get it to go. And Walker's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
And that is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
To the left wing. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
The long distance three is buried. Mitchell's got 18 points in the game.
And he's having a difficult quarter shooting the ball with just 1 make and 9 attempts.
Trying to get open is Randall. Shot's good by Walker.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Mitchell outside. And the Jazz another three.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
Walker goes in. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Gobert the screen. They get the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. For three, Barrett. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Barrett's got 6 here in this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
For three, Fournier. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
Kemba Walker. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Now Rose to the paint. Here's Noel. Gobert with the block. Here's Mitchell. And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
And here is Conley following the three from Alec Burks. Pass to Ingles. Over Burks. Toppin pulls it in. Burks on the wing. Back to quickly. And the wide open shot from Rose. No good with the triple. And the Jazz with possession here. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another miss by Utah.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here is Mitchell following the three from Alec Burks. Back to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Stolen by Quickly. And they're on the break. It's tipped. And stolen by Bogdanovich. To the inside. Pass to Ingles. Fires the three. Toppin pulls it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Burks' shot is good.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now, here's Mitchell. Ingles with the ball. They need this one. Rebounded by Rose.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Now Mitchell, following Alec Burks' three-point attempt. And here is Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. On the wing, Mitchell. And the rejection by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Pass to Ingles. Shoots over Burks.
Well, he's just really struggling right now, and with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Assist from.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Now here is Conley. To halt the run. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor. And maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Here's Mitchell following the score by Derrick Rose. On the wing, Mitchell. Over quickly. And that one goes long.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And Toppin throws it down.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
So it's Utah now, following the score by Obi Toppin. Takes it from 10. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Emmanuel, quickly.
And that one's good, quickly.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mitchell outside. Another miss by Utah.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Toppin, no one around him.
Toppin.
Buries the long-range jumper. Toppin's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovich. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
Pass to quickly. Here's Rose. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Ingles. Over Burks. Ingles can't get it to go.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Obi, Toppin.
And Toppin throws it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one's good quickly.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Now Ingles. They need this. Offensive rebound. Now here's Gobert. Here's Ingles. Launches it. Now Mitchell. Gobert, the screen. Off target from outside.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Now, here's quickly. From outside the arc. Good on the triple.
Quickly.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Here is Conley. Pass to Ingles. Back to Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Stolen by Quickly.
Utah ball.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. And here is Ingles to end the drought. Mitchell with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
So here's Burks. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. From deep, Toppin. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Toppin's got 11 in the second half. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And stolen by Noel. Quickly with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Quickly's got 11 points in the quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
They get it back. Outside Conley. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Quickly.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And the Knicks with possession. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside Conley. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. At the top of the key, Mitchell. And they get it. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean,